Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. I have finally sat down to do this video. It is so late. I feel like I'm so behind on videos. I don't know what's happened the last couple of months, but it seems like I've just been so busy and I cannot get myself focused. But I've been promising you reviews and swatches on these two Makeup Revolution palettes, and that's finally what we're going to do today. So I'm going to start with this one, which is the Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade palette. For those of you that don't know, this is a dupe for the Kat Von D Eyeshadow Shade and Light palette. They match up the colors pretty good, and this quality of this palette is very good. I've enjoyed using it. It can go on a little patchy sometimes, but overall the wear time is fabulous. They're very easy to blend. They're very pigmented colors. You do get a little bit of fallout, but I mean nowadays it's very rare that you don't get a fallout. You get this brush in with the eyeshadow palette. This end I find is very good. I like this end. This one I don't really use that often, but this one I like for packing on color into that outer V. It does a really good job for that. So I'm going to just start swatching this, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the top shade, and then I'm going to do the 3 shades underneath it. And I'm going to try to go up my arm the best I can. You guys know that I'm not good at doing swatches. Hold on a minute, I've got to get some baby wipes so I can clean these off. Okay, so I got my baby wipes and I'm ready to go now. So I'm going to start, like I said, with that top swatch and just move my way across the line. Okay, so what we have is this was the top color and these were the 3 that was underneath it. So that's this section right here where my fingers are. You see these are one swipe swatches. So as you can see, they are pretty pigmented. They are all matte. And like I said, they can be a little patchy, but if you work with them and get a good brush, it's no problem. And I didn't find that I was sitting there blending forever and ever and ever. It seemed to go by, very well. So now I'm going to do this middle row right here. Do it on this other hand so that it doesn't get mixed up. Okay, so there's those swatches. So this is that top oblong shape, and then this is the 3 under it. I'm sorry those white swatches, I'm just so pale, they don't really come through that good. But as you can see, I mean, they're pretty pigmented. That black especially, I'm always surprised at drugstore blacks because it's hard to find a good black that has good pigment on it. So now I'm going to do this last row right here with these 3 shades underneath. I love that color. Okay. So this is the top color, and then you've got these 3 underneath it. They've all got like a really light white shade. So those are the swatches on this palette. So as you can see, those colors are pretty pigmented, and I do enjoy all of that palette. I can get so many different looks with that, and I think it was $15.99 was the cost. It was either $15.99 or $12.99. So you can't really beat that for the price, and they are really good quality shadows. So I do recommend this, and I got mine at Ulta, and I will link that down below for you guys. Okay, so the next one is the Makeup Revolution. This is the Iconic Pro Palette 1. And it comes with that same brush. This one actually has a mirror in it. And it comes with that same brush as the other palette. I'm just going to pull it out. And this one has a mixture of shimmer and matte shades. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start on this top row. And I'm going to go over as far as I can, okay? Make sure that's dry. And I have really enjoyed this palette. Those shimmer shades, I find that you can either pack them on with your finger, or you can get a flat brush like this one that comes with it, and spray it with some Fix Plus, and put those shadows on, foil them on, and they work really well. These shadows stay on all day. And even when you foil those, they still blend out beautifully. They don't get muddy. And that was another thing with this palette. The colors did not muddy. And so many times with drugstore palettes, I have a problem with, you put these on and they look so different in the pans, but then when you get them on the eye, they get muddy and all look like the same color. This did not do that. So that was another good point on that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with these light shades and get these swatched for you guys. I know they're hard to see, those light colors on my skin, but that is these first four. There's four right here. Now we're going to go to the next four, and these are going to be the darker colors, so they should show up a lot better. Yep, so I'll touch down that one color. Okay, so those are just all one swipe swatches, and these are all the mattes that are on the top row. So that finished out that top row. So that finished out with those four colors right there. And I find that these mattes in this palette are very similar to the mattes in the other palette. They feel very soft. I didn't really get a lot of huge kick up with this palette. They're just very buttery and, again, easy to blend. They don't become muddy on the eyes. I just really overall enjoyed it. So now we're going to go with these lighter foiled shades on the bottom. I said foiled shades. Glitter shades. That is so pretty. This one would be such a pretty highlight too. That's this color right here. So pretty. And then there is some glitter in these, just so you are aware of that. Oh my gosh. Though I swear, these last four colors, it's enough to me to pay I think it's like $12.99 for this palette, just for those last four colors. And look at the swatches on those. They are just beautiful. But those are these four right here. And they are, like I said, the glitter shades. And I loved this palette. And I have incorporated this palette with other palettes just to use those glitter shades out of there. And to foil those on my eyes. I've used it with the other Makeup Revolution palette. I think that this is something that Makeup Revolution does and does well. They love to dupe other products, I find. And a lot of times, their dupes are very good qualities from what I'm been seeing so far. I want to get some more of their products and really test them out. I know they have some blushes that remind me a lot of the Too Faced blushes. So I wanted to check those out and see how pigmented those are. And then they have lip kits that remind me a lot of the Kylie lip kits. So they just seem to tried to dupe a lot of different products. They have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that actually look like the chocolate bars on the outside and that dupe the Too Faced chocolate bars. And they have the peach palette as well, a version of that. So, and they have all of the Naked Basic palettes. That's their Iconic Pro palettes, I think, is what those are trying to dupe. So, but so far, these are my first 2 Makeup Revolution products. And I was just thrown back by them, by how good they were. And it did make me want to go buy more, and I will buy more from the brand, because I love to find brands like that that are good quality and that can save you some money if you don't want to go out and pay for those name brand products. So I was so excited to share these reviews with you. I'm sorry that it did take me so long, and I'm sorry if it was awkward. I'm not a good swatcher, but I have used both of these palettes for several weeks, and I feel like I've got a full spectrum on what they are, and I just really, really loved them. And I hope if you guys pick them up that you'll enjoy them too. And I will link them below in the comments. So if you have any suggestions on things that you'd like me to try from the Makeup Revolution brand or any other brand, just tell me in the comments below, and I'll go out and pick it up, and we'll do a video on it and review it and see what it's like. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. God bless, and ciao.